Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab. Where I do what I do for you. Guess what, right thinkers? We done moved over to another book. We doing meditation. The ancient Egyptian path to enlightenment. This is what it looks like. Okay? That's called a lotus position, the way he's sitting. You'll never see me do that. Body ain't having that. Legs ain't gonna do that. I'm not going there. But all right. So this is the book we're dealing with. It's all about meditation and learning the value. First of all, learning how to meditate, and then understanding the value of meditation. So let's talk about it. I'm gonna start out with the forward. Okay, quick information page and a half. Then the preface, and then we're gonna get into some meditation. All right, let's go. Forward for the meditation. The way to freedom from anxiety. Meaning, if you got a bunch of stuff going on in your life, you need to take time, sit down, get a few minutes, let it all go, flush it out. That's the purpose of meditation. It's the freedom from anxiety, depression, slothfulness, insanity, unrest, and ignorance. How is this possible? The meditation can take care of all those things. Yep. Pay attention. Meditation can indeed prevent mental illness. Wow. Hello. Come on now. And promote the development of a highly integrated and advanced mind that can what? Not only be free of mental complexes, but even unravel the mysteries of said universe. Meditation is the same power, that allowed the great achievements of the past, such as the great pyramid builders, to be possible. This is a declaration of the sages, and it is up to you, the individual, to prove it to yourself in your own life. How? Those who have implemented the teachings have discovered the value of meditation. Trust me, and you will too if you put your best foot forward and practice it on a daily basis. Make it a priority in your life. Trust me. I got over 10 years in it. I'm pretty proficient in meditating. Why? That's a part of my lifestyle. Most people pray every day. Yeah, I meditate more than I pray. Simple as that. Moving on. Okay. But that's the concept and where we at now. Countless scientific studies, not hearsay, scientific studies have proven the efficacy of meditation. So my advice to all my right thinkers, get started today and discover its benefits to transform your life for the better. It could only help. It won't hurt. Trust me. And that's from Sabai Muata Asri. Now, we're going to do the preface. Him and his wife get together and collaborate. So she's going to be at the end. Got her name down there. But they work good together. Watch this. Now, when one normally speaks of meditation, the first thing you think of is that guy in that lotus position. Okay, that's cool. Like the picture, someone sitting in a cross-legged position in a quiet area, seeking to experience inner peace. How you sit don't mean a damn thing. It's what you do with this to find that inner peace, which we all have in us, seeking to have inner peace. Watch this, and come inner peace, and that comes to mind. While this form of discipline, it's a mental thing, is important in the practice of daily right thinking philosophy, yoga, for spiritual enlightenment. The goal is for you to get connected with your higher self. You can't do that praying. Moving on. Success in meditation has a deeper implication. Why? It can change how you live. It can change your life, your perspective, and everything else. It means experiencing a state of inner peace. What's inner peace? You ever heard of bliss? These are things that remains with you not only when you are involved in the formal practice of meditation state of mind, but all throughout your day. I call it Maya, but it's a meditative state of mind. Keeping your mind and stay disciplined, focused, and do what you need to do in all conditions or situations. I'm not going to freak out. I'm not going to, a whole bunch of stuff that I used to do, I don't do anymore. Watch this. And due to meditation. To most this, watch this. To most, this attainment may seem to be an impossibility. Man, ain't nobody gonna be perfect. Everybody, no, stop with the negative Nelly nonsense and pay attention and listen. And then put it to the test before you start telling me what it won't do. So, it ain't impossible. However, through daily practice of right thinking philosophy, yoga, it is possible to achieve such a state of mind forevermore. When you become enlightened, you know thyself. That's going to take you. That's the purpose of meditating, okay? Now, let's use a quick metaphor to break it down. They got two for me. I like these ones. These are good ones, too. All right, let's go. A metaphor is given to illustrate. This is the whole point about teaching, right here. Through the practice of daily meditation, you can become eternally what? Peaceful and blissful. My yoga guru, Sadhguru, he goes into meditative state. He went into the state of meditation for 13 days. Whenever he speaks, I'm listening. I told one of my church buddies, he said, what? I said, yeah, profound. So that state of bliss, when you get there, you want to stay there. Some people can do that. You got guys over in India who meditate themselves right into, to the next level where they starve themselves and they die. They go on to the next level. They don't die, they just meditate themselves into the next level to become conscious or whatever. But yeah, it's a state of mind. And remember, this thing right here, this right here, this thing here, man, you have no idea. Use it. Why? You can't hurt it, you can't break it. In certain countries, watch this, they use cloth. Cloth is dried or dyed by, now they dye cloth back in the day. Material, what's this? This is good. By placing a white piece of cloth into the dye, the chosen color, and then placing it in cloth line to dry in the light of the sun. Remember them days? Okay. So now as the sun rays of the sun dry the cloth, it also what? Bleaches it out. Remember them? The hippies used to do that. The process of dipping the cloth in the dye and placing it to dry on the sun continues what? Each time the cloth is what? Left in the sun, the color is what? Bleached out. However, never as much as the previous time. So each time it retains a little more of the dye. Finally, when what? When the color of the cloth no longer fades, when hung up to dry in the heat of the sun, the process is completed. Okay, that's how they used to dye clothes. Okay, dry dye, call it. But when you sit in a formal position, this is my spot to meditate. Right here, I get comfortable, close my eyes, put my hands here or here. Get my breathing right, and after a while, I just let my mind take me where it wants to go. If you need a drug, a drink, a smoke to get to the next level, that ain't it. That's not it. If you can't normally, naturally get there mentally, it won't work. Okay, that's nonsense. Okay, just fake out. Okay, that's the nonsense, first person. But watch this. When you can go and find that blissful peace within yourself, in certain countries, what happened now? The process is done. Where we at down here? Now, okay, the process. Now, when you sit in a formal position and you experience inner peace, you can only do that through meditation. God tell you, still yourself. Why? And know that I am God. That means he's talking. He wants your attention, okay? So You experience inner peace for yourself. Now you are submerging yourself into the bliss and peace of what? Your own innermost essence, aka your higher self. They knew how to commune with their higher self through meditation. Yeah, that's where he's at. It's mental. He's a mental spirit. The moment your eyes open, you are now once again bombarded with what? The world of objects clamoring for what? Your attention. If you got time to meditate all day when you're in the monastery, that's what they do. The monks, they do 8, 12 hours straight meditating. If you got life to live, you can't do that. So you gotta learn how to what? Get into meditative state of mind by functioning in the level of what? Awareness, consciousness, be aware of what you're doing, stay focused, but you're still in that state of mind of what? Bliss. And when situations get a little funky, watch this. When things clamoring for your attention and it's pulling you away from that state of inner peace, you see me doing this? You see me come on, trying to find that spot. Find your peaceful spot. I got one. Now your inner peace, watch this, is you constantly being what? It's constantly being bleached by the sun, metaphorically, of the world process. I mean, like things going on. You just gotta maintain. That's what you get better at. And watch this. However, with a continued daily practice of meditation, and that's how it's gonna be done. You can't do it every now and then. You can't do it when you remember. No, you got to make that part of your daily routine, and it will serve you. Trust me. You will find out what? That now you are able to abide. Let me find that in that experience of inner peace of what? Self for longer and longer periods of time. After what? Your practice of formal meditation daily. Get better. If it ain't but 5-10 minutes, it ain't the time. It's what your mind goes through that gives you the benefit of that time. Just freeing your mind and let download information. We ain't even got to the pineal gland yet. That's later. But watch this. Now you become more and more able to what? To withstand the deleterious effects of what? That blazing heat of the world process. Somebody pissing you off, somebody doing something to you, but ordinarily but now, because you got that place, you got that blissful state, you can go there at the drop of a hat and take you right out that reaction mode. Watch this. Now you no longer become angry, I love it, or frustrated at things which normally would piss you off, would have you angered or frustrated you before, because internally, now you are having what? A more profound experience when you take that time to meditate and find that quiet place, and you can go there without reacting in the old way you used to. That's the benefits. However, until this practice is perfected, it takes a little while. You just can't all of a sudden I can meditate, I got everything under control. Oh yeah, I'm good. False sense of knowledge. You must make a conscious daily effort to what? To preserve your experience of inner peace. How? By not allowing yourself to become upset and angry over any little thing or anything that's going to take you out of pocket. Practice that daily. Why? When you get good at people, you wonder, why? He didn't, wow. I've been getting that a lot, so trust me, it works. So, in other words, you must put forth every effort to maintain your cool and your balance and keep a serene and calm mind. Whenever you see the star of the movies, when something goes wrong, everybody freaks out. Everybody loses their mind, but the star, he just is cool. He just ain't no panic. He maintains his cool. He focused and take care of his business. If you get all frustrated, you can't function like that. That's that fear, that anxiety when you get all, I can't function. No. Maintain a clear mind. Okay, serenity. Watch this. Okay, we good. Now, the importance of keeping a mind calm is strictly for that purpose. Is to emphasize, is emphasized in yoga. It is said that there are 4 gatekeepers to the palace of enlightenment. Now, these are the 4 things that you need to get in. Start with serenity, peace of mind, calm, at ease. Contentment. You don't need nothing, you ain't want for nothing, you ain't need for nothing. You're at peace, you're content. And spiritual inquiry. You want to know about God. God is spirit. Spiritual enlightenment. That's getting enlightenment to God. But you got to use spiritual inquiry. And the best part about this, the third and fourth one is, you know what? And good association. Gathering in a group to listen to spiritual teachings. I go to church every week for that purpose right there. Right there. What they say is what I do when I go to church and get my religious concept. Being espoused. Why? By an enlightened saint or sage. I do it my way. He do it his way. I do my thing here. He do his thing there. Not a problem. But that's the name of the game. But right there. But the importance of what? Serenity is illustrated how? By the following metaphor. We got one for that for you right quick. Now, again, another good one. Picture a lake on a calm day where there's no breeze. And as you can imagine, the sun and the surrounding trees will be perfectly reflected in the water like a mirror, like a sheet of glass. Likewise, when the mind is calm and clear, when there are no thoughts, no creating the ripples in the mind, no agitation, like in the lake of consciousness, then what? Your higher self, there you go, can now clearly reflect in your mind of what? You, the individual, providing a feeling of what? Inner expansion and the experience of what? Supreme peace and bliss, euphoria, without having been touched physically or while touching yourself or not. It's a state of mind. And when it comes together, that's where you want to be. When you're able to find that in yourself, you know you reach what? God. Y'all call it whatever you want, but that's what it is. Wrap it up, take it home. That's the best part right here. So that experience of inner peace with the supreme being we call bliss can be yours. For just now, this ain't make a deal. check what the door number 2. But this can be yours. How? At any moment. How? By stilling your mind. Again, they tell you in the Bible. Now, the stuff that's in there, if y'all would just understand it and get it, be fine. Y'all just swing and a miss every time. Ooh, go right by your head. He tells you what? Still yourself. I'm trying to talk to you. Stilling yourself, meaning you're communing with your higher self. You're giving him the go-ahead because you got all ears now. Your ears is open to him. It becomes a choice that you make with on a daily basis. I love that daily. Why? It don't stop. It don't change. There is a parable about a jeweler. Another good example. I'm taking it home with this one. And this, I love this one. Who, while waiting on a customer, is told by one of his employees that a valuable diamond is missing. The jeweler smiles and nods his head in acknowledgement. A few minutes later, the employee returns and informs him that, they found the missing diamond. Again, the jeweler smiles and nods his head and continues his business with the customer. So the customer's, what's up with this guy? The customer puzzled. Okay, yeah, he wondered. I got to ask now, by the lack of what? Concern on the part of the jeweler. What's this? Ask the jeweler, my man, why did you not become upset when he told you about the lost jewel? And then you didn't get elated when he told you it was found. This is the jeweler. The jeweler replied that he had reflected within himself when he was told that the jewel was lost. So he had already, no big deal. Okay, moving on. And he realized that what? That the diamond was merely a perishable object. Again, I ain't attached to that, so ain't no big deal. So, and its loss meant nothing compared to what? To the treasure of what? Inner peace of mind, content, and he was experiencing. Watch this. Now, likewise, when the diamond was found, he did not become elated or excited. Why? Because he was having experienced a more profound treasure within himself. The bliss of what? Oneself. Connecting with the higher self. You're happy. So missing a jewel, find it, don't make a difference. That's what we're trying to show you. Physical things don't change what you got inside you. Remain peace and calm, and you'll be surprised what happens. Like the jeweler, you too must choose to protect that which is what truly valuable to you. Every individual had their own what they consider to be valuable. So everybody got their own right to pick and choose what they believe to be valuable for them. That's right thinking philosophy. Your mental serenity, there you go, and excuse me, that which is truly valuable to you, which is what? Your mental serenity, and not discard it for the what? Seemingly valuable but perishable objects of the world. Mental serenity is the key to what? Experiencing the eternal peace and bliss of what? The supreme higher self, aka God. When you become connected with God, all this other stuff don't really mean nothing. Good, bad, or difference don't make a difference. That's what he's trying to message there. I hope you got that concept. And wrapping it up, all right thinkers, may you discover that bliss and peace, what they call supreme good, sun and bottom, of what? The soul in deep mystical meditation. When you practice it and perfect it, that's the area that you'll reach what? Know thyself, and God will have you have a direct line to God. That's, y'all think talking to God in prayer? No, listening to God is the line that you want to be on. That's the meditation line. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. We're just getting started. Let's go. And right thinkers, may y'all let it be 100. Be 100 miles a day. So I never let my right thinkers who passed away. Meditate on it. Maintain your cool.